Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The diagnostic trouble code key 0615 indicates a failure related to the starter cut relay diagnosis circuit in the Honda Accord for model years 2017 to 2023. This malfunction can prevent the engine from starting as it interferes with the relay's ability to control the starter's operation. The starter cut relay is part of the Powertrain Control Module (PCM) managed system, which is essential for starting the vehicle. Located in the engine compartment or near the fuse box, the relay serves the critical function of preventing unwanted starting under certain circumstances, enhancing vehicle security, and preventing damage to the engine. Understanding and resolving this DTC requires systematic troubleshooting, which involves verifying the presence of faults, checking the wiring and connectors, and ensuring proper voltage levels in the relay circuits. The P0615 code points to a malfunction within the starter cut relay diagnosis circuit. The starter cut relay itself is a crucial component located typically in the engine compartment. Its primary role is to manage the activation of the starter motor, which is the component responsible for initiating the engine's operation. The relay receives signals from the PCM and engages or disengages the starter based on the vehicle's operational status. Any faults in this circuit can lead to failure in starting the vehicle, as the signal to activate the starter may not be sent correctly. This can also indicate possible issues with the connectors or wiring leading to the relay, necessitating thorough checks to ensure all components function as expected. There are several possible causes for the DTC P0615 error code. One major cause is poor connections within the wiring harness, which can lead to intermittent faults and disrupt the relay's operation. If the relay circuit is faulty or damaged, this will also impede the function of the starter motor, preventing the engine from starting. Additionally, problems within the PCM could lead to incorrect signals being sent to the starter cut relay, resulting in a mismatch in expected behaviors. The feeds from the PCM must be accurate for the system to function properly. Thus, a thorough inspection of these components is crucial for resolving the DTC. Always ensure to check for any recorded fault snapshots and replicate the failure conditions if available. When the DTC P0615 is present, the most common symptom observed is the engine not starting. This may happen under various conditions, potentially leaving the driver stranded or causing unnecessary troubleshooting moments. In some cases, the vehicle might exhibit no start conditions, which can lead to frustration for the owner. Often, the failure is accompanied by clear indications on diagnostic tools like the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, which will display the fault when scanned. These symptoms underscore the importance of addressing any starter cut relay issues promptly to ensure reliable vehicle operation. Drivers should be aware that encountering this DTC may require immediate attention to avoid further complications. The first step in troubleshooting the DTC P0615 is to turn the vehicle into the on mode, which activates the electrical systems without starting the engine. Afterward, use the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to clear the diagnostic trouble code. This step resets any previous error states stored in the PCM. Once cleared, attempt to start the engine to check if the code returns. Monitoring the HDS will help identify whether a pending or confirmed DTC arises after this attempt. It is essential after this phase to ensure all connections are properly secured to the PCM and the relay circuit board, as any intermittent failures may not show up during initial checks. In the second troubleshooting step, it is necessary to perform a DTC check using the HDS. This involves looking for any pending or confirmed codes that may provide additional context related to the P0615. Specifically, verify if error codes P16F3 and P16F4 appear, as these relate directly to the starter cut relay control circuits experiencing low voltage issues. If either of these codes is indicated, you will need to address those, as they can point to additional problems in the circuit that require rectifying. If there are no additional codes, then proceed to the next step to isolate potential failure areas. For the third step in troubleshooting DTC P0615, the process starts again by turning the vehicle into the on mode. This allows all systems to engage while the engine remains off. Next, clear the DTC as previously done with the HDS tool. Following this, attempt to start the engine again. This helps in verifying whether the failure is consistent. If the engine starts successfully, it is indicative of a potential intermittent problem, directing you to further diagnostic steps. However, if the engine fails to start, you will move on to inspect specific critical circuits, beginning with the wiring associated with the start diag line. During the fourth troubleshooting step, you must turn the vehicle into the off or lock mode. This ensures all systems are disengaged while preparing for more in-depth diagnostic checks. Using the HDS, jump the SCS line and maintain this for over 1 minute to facilitate communication within the system. Next, you will need to disconnect the PCM connector A, which contains 50 pins, and the relay circuit board connector C, consisting of 22 pins. Focus on checking the continuity between two specific points: the number 14 female terminal on connector C and number 19 on connector A. Establishing continuity will affirm that the start diag wire is functioning properly without breaks, guiding you in your next steps based on the outcome. In the fifth troubleshooting step, begin by ensuring the vehicle is turned off or in lock mode. This position guarantees safety while checking electrical systems. The next check involves inspecting fuse number A43, which is directly linked to the starter cut relay system. If the fuse is found to be blown, it will require replacement to restore functionality to the relay circuit. Alongside replacing the fuse, it is imperative to check for any shorts in the IG1 starter cut wire that may have caused the fuse to blow initially. Addressing any shorts will ensure the longevity of the new fuse and the proper operation of the starter cut relay system. If the fuse remains intact, you'll move on to the next step, diagnosing the IG1 starter cut line. The sixth and final troubleshooting step involves checking the IG1 starter cut line directly. To start, disconnect the relay circuit board connector C to isolate the circuit. Next, turn the vehicle into on mode to activate the electrical systems again, ensuring the relay is engaged as you measure. You will need to gauge the voltage between two specific test points: female terminal number 20 on connector C and body ground. If you observe battery voltage at these points, the IG1 starter cut wire is confirmed to be in good condition, indicating everything is functioning correctly. In this case, the relay circuit board will require replacement, as it's likely faulty. However, if there is no battery voltage present, trace back and repair any open wiring between the relay circuit board and fuse A43 to resolve the failure permanently. After completing the troubleshooting steps for DTC P0615, it is crucial to verify that all repairs have been successful. Start by confirming that the engine can now start without any issues. This tests the integrity of the starter cut relay diagnosis circuit, as well as the associated components you've inspected or replaced. Also, conduct a test drive to ensure that the vehicle operates smoothly during various conditions. Listen for any irregular sounds or warning lights on the dashboard. ensuring no additional error codes appear in the HDS after driving. If all systems perform well, your repairs have effectively resolved the initial issue, confirming that your diagnostic efforts were successful. While addressing the DTC P0615, it's important to integrate preventive maintenance practices to avoid future occurrences. Regular inspections of wiring and connectors associated with the starter cut relay can help identify wear, damage, and dirt buildup that might impede performance. Limiting exposure to moisture through protective housings or relocating certain components can greatly reduce corrosion risk, which is a common failure point in electrical systems. Keeping connectors clean and properly seated ensures reliable connections and electrical flow. It's wise to document inspections and repairs to track any patterns that may indicate future issues. By implementing these practices, you can enhance the longevity and reliability of your vehicle's starting system. In conclusion, DTC P0615 signifies a malfunction in the starter cut relay diagnosis circuit, indicating a potential failure in components crucial for starting the Honda Accord. Systematic troubleshooting steps are essential for identifying the root cause, whether it be faulty wiring, poor connections, or relay issues. Adequate verification after repairs ensures that the problem is resolved and that the vehicle operates reliably. Additionally, preventive maintenance plays a pivotal role in minimizing the likelihood of future issues with the starter system. Maintaining awareness of the state of your vehicle's electrical components can save time, money, and increase the overall safety and reliability of your Honda Accord. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.